Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome back to another technical analysis. Let's hop into Maddox. So I have to do a little bit of a recount and it makes a little bit more sense here. So potentially what I'm looking at is we push up in a wave 1 and we've come down in a wave 8. This is the overshooting wave B and you're looking to come down in a wave C. So if we zoom into the 1 hour time frame, what I'm looking at is we've come down in a wave 1. This is a wave 2 pullback and you're looking to come down in your wave 3. And within the wave 3 are 5 waves. So you've come down in a wave 1 and this is a wave 2. And potentially we're looking for a rejection in between 93 and 104 in a wave 2. And then looking to come down in a wave 3. Now, if I pop over to the next chart, this is on the 4 hour time frame. There's a bit of a bearish divergence. We're creating equal highs. Actually, we are creating slightly lower highs. As we are on the rise, we're creating lower highs. So that's something to keep an eye on. I was watching potentially a bull flag pattern, but we have broken back down into the pattern once again. So we'll see if we hold this support and bounce or if we begin to break down. Potentially, there could be a head and shoulders on the table where you have your left shoulder right here. Here's your head and potential right shoulder. We'll see how it plays out. Looking at Ethereum, we're looking for a potential wave 4, but we've broken past the 0.5, which invalidates the wave 4. So there's a couple of scenarios. The bullish scenario is that we're going to see a larger wave 3, which is here in pink. So we look a little something like this. Potentially, you'd have to look at all this as being a wave 1, and you're looking at a wave 2. Pull back, and then you'd be looking to push up in a 3, 4, 5 to complete a larger wave 3 to the upside. That's the really bullish scenario. The bearish scenario, if I bring all of this back quickly, the bearish scenario is that the wave 4 is complete. We've already done everything we need to complete a wave 4 in an ending diagonal, which is a 3-wave move. So I'll take my brush. We have a wave. This is a wave B, and we could have already completed the wave C. It is possible that the wave 4 is finished. More confirmation would be a break below this low here, which is currently coming in at about 12 to 20. But as of right now, there's definitely a possibility if we start to bounce relatively soon here, that instead of all of this being a 5-way more, completing a wave 3, that this is just the wave 1 of the wave 3, which is right here in pink. So I'm going to move this up one more time. This is a really bold scenario. It's definitely possible, and this is a way to pull back. Looking to push up in a 3, 4, 5. I know there's a lot of numbers up here. It can look a little bit confusing, but hopefully this is making sense. And what you would be looking for, a target zone for a bounce, for a wave 2. Take your trend base of extension from the bottom of the first wave, wave 1 to the top. You'd be looking for a bounce in between the 0.5 and the 0.76. We've already broken the 0.5, so the 0.786 is coming in about 1265. If we lose that level of support, it's less likely that it's a wave 2, and we can definitely start to see that continuation to the downside. Actually, this is the support to watch here. Yeah, at about 1243. If that's broken, it would invalidate a wave 2 for sure. But if we lose 1263, it's already going to start to look unlikely for Ethereum. So that's what I'm looking at. That's a really bullish wave count that we pushed up in a wave 1. Wave 2, which is here in pink. If you take your trend-based fib extension, as you can see, if this were to be the wave 3, it only let me remove this fib so everything's more clear. It only pushed up to the 1.3082, which is fine, perfectly fine for a wave 3, but it can push up to the 1.618 or higher. So there's a possibility that this is just the wave 3. It's just getting started. That's the bullish scenario. But as I mentioned, a break below 1263 and that will start to look less likely. Indicators are quite low on the hourly, so you could potentially start to see a bounce. Alright, gang, that's basically it for this little update for Matic. As I mentioned, I did a little bit of a recount, and it makes more sense that this would be a wave 1 to the upside. And we're going through an ABC into a 2, still to come down to that 40-cent range before pushing up in a wave 3. So the bottom could definitely be in here for Maddox. I do hope we come down to that 40-cent range so I can continue to load the bags. Alright gang, and then we'd be looking for a rejection in between 93 cents and 104. with a maximum retracement of the start of the wave 1, which is all the way up here at about $1.15. So that's it for this one. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.